Hi, everybody. Welcome to our book review program. Thanks for coming along to the studio today, my partner. Hi. And so now, could you tell audience know which book we are going to review right now?
Okay, today we are about to review the book called Losing My Virginity. This is an autobiography telling the journey of surviving and enjoying Richard Branson, a British billionaire.
Could you provide us with the information about the writer more detail?
Well, Richard Branson is a British business magnate, investor, author, and philanthropist. He is also the chairman of the Virgin Group, controlling more than 400 companies in various fields, most notably Virgin Records Store and music labels, Virgin Atlantic Airways, and Virgin Galactic, a space-flight corporation. Branson has written several books, with a few of them gotten into the international bestseller list.
He is so talented, definitely. So to have a good grasp of this work, you will give a useful summary one too?
Of course, the book tells the story of Richard Branson, a successful businessman. In the first 57 years of his life, his business career started with growing and selling Christmas trees and birthday cards. Having failed at both of those, in 1960s, he decided to launch a student magazine, which laid the foundation for his own mail-order record business. After some time, Branson opened a record shop in Oxford Street in London, and having enough money from the record shop chain, in 1972, Branson launched the Virgin Records Picnic Power. Virgin Records soon rose to become the world's largest independent record label, and then went international in 1980. Following the success, and sometimes complications arisen during one of Branson's trips. The Virgin Atlantic Airways was formed in 1984. Yet there is still work to be done. In the early 1990s, Virgin Atlantic had to fight against British Airways, and in 1992, Branson made a sacrifice. I once thought tears still streaming down my face, and somehow made my way home. Eventually, his decision has been proven to be correct. In the final page of the book, Branson wrote about the way a crisis was handled, the journey around the world, and his attempt at promoting humanitarian activities.
Can say that he is a go-getter, right?
Yes. You have read this book 2 times, right?
Yes, I love it. The book gave an insight of Richard Branson's life, on how he has strived to achieve what he has become today, chairman of the Virgin Groups and one of the world's richest. Branson himself has come across a large number of hardships, most notably his dyslexia and trouble with mathematics. Despite these difficulties, he still managed to overcome them by developing his own ways of solving problems. Branson is also a daring businessman, willing to bet on the seemingly impossible that turned them into reality. People call him crazy, but in my opinion, this is a cool kind of crazy. Since Rick is a part of our life, without taking a risk, we will never know the extent of our abilities and won't be able to achieve our dreams. Screw it, let's do it. The way the story was told make it feel as if you were there with him, going through all the hardships failure, success, and experience. The emotions become a part of history. The feelings transcend beyond the words and become the reality. So, what lessons do you take from losing my virginity?
It's okay to die in things nothing impossible to achieve, or things that make other people question your sanity. It is the essence that matter, not the plan words. Either you take the risk and reap the reward and valuable experience, or you back out and have nothing but regret. Even if you fail, then it's okay, but you have tried your best. Failure is the mother of success after all. If you want to change something, you have to be the change yourself. And in the process of doing so, you have become a great inspiration for other people. Sometimes just a little push is enough for them to inspire people through your action, and they will be able to make theirs.
Can say that I love learning about other people's life, whether through a book from Wikipedia or other means. This is, of course, a good read. Richard Branson, a man who suffered from dyslexia and had poor academic performance, with the help of his families and friends, managed to create Virgin Group, one of the world's largest corporations. To think that the man has achieved such an achievement is incredible. The headmaster of Stowe School, Robert Drayson, once told Branson that he would either end up in prison or become a millionaire, and he was right in both aspects, of course. For you, how do you feel about the characteristics of Richard Branson?
I think that Richard Branson is a cool guy. So, who doesn't love a dashing, charismatic man whose lifestyle is to enjoy the fullness of life and taking all kinds of risks, even if it means putting his business and in some cases his life in danger. But this is where the fun begins, isn't it?
Definitely, I also like the way Mr. Branson handled all these crises and difficulties he had come across in his journey. How should I put this into words? Professional, calculated, risky, yet rewarding and in some ways satisfying. In other words, cool. But sometimes you will see Richard Branson as a normal person, even he used to suffer from claustrophobia.
And Losing My Virginity is an inspirational book.
Exactly. Losing My Virginity is not just for people who want to become an entrepreneur. It is suitable for anyone pursuing their dreams. Thanks to the inspiring Richard Branson's story, autobiography with honesty and inspiration will give you valuable lessons from the little things, such as the importance of experience whenever you want to impress your partner, or how to talk and how to make decisions. So, do you think that this book could be improved, and how?
I think that the book is as good as it is. Not too good to become a must-buy, yet not too awful to avoid. Some of them did get into the bestseller list after all. What I mean is that this book doesn't need to be fixed. Just let it as it be. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So, do you have any assessment and recommendation?
8/10 maybe. However, people should read it. Sure, it may not be those kinds of books that once you pick up, you read the whole in just one setting. But I don't see why you shouldn't give the book a chance. It's not like it will consume you or anything. So just read whenever you can or whenever you want to. Just make sure that you read.
Even if you're even if you're not into autobiography, because why not? We should try something new every now and then. And learning about one's life, whether through a book, Wikipedia, or any other means, is always interesting and fascinating. Hope you will have a good time with this.